sorry. The truth does not work. It does not work for me. They're gonna want details, Fitz. That's how this works. The reporters, the special prosecutor, details. Dates and times and locations. When did the affair start? When did it end? How long did it last? What happened when? What did Mellie know? And when did she know it? And if all we had to talk about was a blue dress with a stain and a cigar that had been in interesting places, I'd be fine. I would not give a damn, but I am not going to stand in the Rose Garden and hold your hand while you tell the White House press corps that you had an affair with Olivia Pope that lasted a year and then ended, and then started again, and then ended, and then started again. And I am certainly not going to sit in the blue room of the White House and hold your hand while you tell James how you couldn't keep your hands off her on the campaign trail. How the Secret Service drives you to her apartment in defiance of security protocols. How, when you were shot, the name that you called out was Olivia, or any of the many ways that you have degraded our marriage. Because that is not you making a mistake. That is not you cheating on me. That is you...
That is me being in love with another woman.
If you try to tell that disgusting fairy tale to the press, I will make such a scene. I will open up our closet and I will pull out our laundry and I will share it with the world. I am that tired. The upsetting thing about being as educated as I am and as intelligent as I am is that being First Lady is profoundly boring. What did you call me? Ornamental? Not functional? I am a rose dying on the vine here. Give me a war to run or the CIA or something, but I use the copious amounts of free time I have to think. And I've been thinking, who could have possibly leaked that name and why? And then I realized, who would benefit the most? My idealistic, romantic, optimistic, idiotic husband. Well, like I said, I'm celebrating.
Celebrating?
Today was a good day.
I would think the last thing you'd want to do is celebrate. I would think you'd be miserable. You missed out on your happy ending today. Olivia Pope being blown to bits? That's your dream, isn't it?
Oh, no. That's my nightmare. If your whore had died today, brave and strong, protecting a congressman inside the Capitol with a nation watching, honey, the nails, the wood, the cross you would build and hammer her on, the worship you would feel for the rest of your days down on your knees praying to Saint Olivia Pope, that would be... I'd lose. Our little war. I'd lose. I am spectacular, but I can't compete with religious fervor, so no, I was not hoping that she would be blown up today. I am not miserable that she survived. I am celebrating because Olivia Pope still walks this earth. She's still alive. And as long as she's still alive, well, she's your flaw. Your Achilles heel. Which makes her my weapon. She's the strings that, if need be, I will pull to make my puppet husband dance. I'd like you to come back and run Fitz's re-election campaign. What? Do you remember what it was like 4 years ago, Liv? What we were like? Fresh and young and full of ideas. And now, 4 years later, my God, look at us. Congress has stalled everything we've tried to push through. Approvals are in free fall. People want change. And of course, that's exactly what the Democrats are running on. But that's... I'm not even worried about all that. Anyone can fix that. That's not why he needs you.
Mellie.
He needs you, Olivia. He is tired and broken, and it isn't the job. It's doing the job without you. He's not alive when you're not here. He can't breathe when you're not here. He doesn't have the will to run, much less win when you're not here, because you're everything to him, Liv. He needs you. So I need you. Come back. Come back to us. I thought I'd try this. You know, standing here. You and Cyrus get to do it all the time, little private boys club. I thought, hey, let's get some estrogen on the seal, see what happens.
Okay. Now what's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What is wrong? This is my life. That's what's wrong. This is my life.
Mellie.
You didn't show up for me. You didn't show up for that stupid reporter and me and Teddy and that photo op and the Oval. You left me hanging, and I had to do everything myself. I always have to. I am tired of doing everything myself. I am alone here. We're supposed to be partners. We are supposed to be in this together.
Let's not pretend we're something we're not.
If you knew the sacrifices that I have made, the things that I have given up, and the pieces of myself that I have given away for you, and you treat me this way, you declare war on me, and you shame me, and you make me beg for scraps when I have done nothing but fight for you. You don't have to love me. But we are in this hell together, and the flames are burning both of us with equal intensity, baby. So the least you could do is be my friend.
That's better. What are we doing here?
We are sharing a meal, being gal pals, braiding each other's hair, talking about boys.
Mellie.
Laugh. I'm making a respectable woman of you, Olivia. My husband can't be sleeping with you. If we're friends, I would never embrace Fitz's whore. I took the liberty of ordering my favorite bottle. I know how you love your wine.
Perfect. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Erin.
Why are you doing this?
Because I like it when my husband is the president. I've worked very hard for it. I've done a great deal to get us here. And you are going to get him across the finish line. But you can't do that if people know what kind of person you really are. Cheers!
But it has to stop now. We have an election to win.
You know.
Mellie.
You know how hard this is for me because you somehow think that you screwing my husband is equal to... You actually think that we are the same. Olivia, no matter what I went through back then, no matter what happened and why, when I was faced with the chance to cheat, I kept my knees together and I said, no, we are not the same.
You stay away from Olivia.
What does that feel like?
What does what feel like?
To be so hot for someone, so turned on by them that you would put everything you have ever worked for at risk. Does it feel good? Is it an amazing high? Or is it so intense that it actually hurts like a fire in your belly?
Mellie. I don't have time.
Right.
Mellie,
Not now.
I just want to talk.
There's nothing for us to talk about.
Really? So me sticking my fingers down your throat, that was what, a typical Tuesday night?
What do you want from me? Do you want me to acknowledge that it happened? Would that make this less weird for you? Or do you want me to thank you? Thank you, Andrew, for saving me from my sad little suicide attempt. Thank you for agreeing not to call the ambulance. Thank you for sitting up with me all night, not letting me die. Thank you. Okay? Are we done?
I don't want you to thank me. I want you to tell me why.
Because my father-in-law forced himself on me, and I don't know if my son is his, and sometimes that makes me not want to be alive. Are we done?
What is so bad about stiffer background checks?
Everything! Are you insane? Like, fits are just stupid.
So you're saying 3 days is too long to wait for a gun?
3 minutes is too long.
Oh, wait, so you're okay with a depressed teenager or a criminal walking out of prison, hell-bent on revenge, walking into his friendly neighborhood gun shop and walking out with an AK-47?
AR-15 more likely. The point is, the vast majority of violent crimes are committed with black market guns. No self-respecting gangster is going to walk into his friendly neighborhood gun shop to get a piece. And while we're at it, we may as well put background checks on vodka. Bloody Marys kill far more people than guns.
Those aren't the same.
Bartender, I'd like a beer. Yes, ma'am, that'll be $5. Come back in 3 days.
Ordering a beer is not the same thing as buying a gun.
It makes the same amount of sense.
It doesn't. It's a shame
What is?
that he can't see you the way I do.
Mellie,
We are not talking about this.
Mellie.
We are not talking about this.
you have an interview that's going out to the entire world, and
I am aware of the schedule. Everything will be fine.
do you think Karen's fine?
I think Karen is my daughter, and I will take care of it.